personal reading for Megan. I have one card that flew out, but I specifically want to ask because good things are happening for this person and they're going to continue to happen. And it's like, I feel like I should say, because of how you show up for the world, you show up for yourself, and you show up for your family. So it's like the universe recognizing just how beautiful you are on the inside, right? So let's see what wounds that Megan has healed from. All right, so let's see what, oops. So we've got 3 that just flew out. And this one, the one that just like whipped out when I started to shuffle, just like as I was getting ready for this, the wound of the tender one, shamed for being sensitive in a harsh world. This wound arises when your sensitivity is judged as weakness, overreaction, or inconvenience. You may have learned to toughen up, hide feelings, or apologize for your depth. It can leave you feeling unsafe in your own skin, unsure that there's a place for your softness to belong. And then these that came out, the wound of the crooked path, shaped by detours that left you changed. This wound arises when life pulls you far from where you thought you'd go, through losses, delays, or choices made in survival. You look back and barely recognize the version of you that began. It can leave you questioning your progress, doubting your direction, and wondering the long way home still counts. So I feel like this is something that it's like you're past this, right? You know what I mean? Like you're at such a wonderful place and there's so much that you've gone through and came out of, you know, and to be the person that you are today is amazing. This one says the wound of kept silence. Truth swallowed to keep the peace. This wound forms when you learn speaking up causes disruption. So you bite your tongue to maintain harmony. Over time, silence becomes a survival tactic, one that protects others but costs you connection to yourself. It can leave you feeling invisible, resentful, or unsure whether your voice is safe or welcome. So definitely feeling comfortable with your voice, right? Really stepping out of that feeling like you need to, you know, have other people feel comfortable. It's like, no, it's like the healing out loud is what I want to say. And then the wound of split self, becoming who you had to be, not who you are. This wound forms when survival requires you to disconnect from your truth, shaping your identity around what's safe, acceptable, or expected. Parts of you are hidden, silenced, or forgotten to keep the peace. It can leave you feeling hollow, inauthentic, or unsure. Okay, there we go. And unsure of how to reunite with the self you left behind. It's like good things pouring in because of your soul progress, right? Right on top, we have pure energy. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, I was trying to shuffle and this one was stuck. Psalm 97:3. I'm pretty sure that refers to the foes being removed. And that's also too, like, when you notice blueberries, when you notice life going better, right? When there's energy and people that are gonna not only expose themselves, but see themselves out. Because it's like you can also feel how they feel about you. All right, let's see. What does Megan need to know? We've got abundance now right on top. And that's like it's a universal code, 5207418. And two, it's like when you're outside, I was just telling somebody this the other night. It's like just continuing to speak that over yourself too. You know, it's like the universe, good things are always flowing to me because I appreciate everything that I have. Good things are always coming my way. Ground your feet. Dude, and then marshmallow root right underneath that. So I hope your gut is feeling good, right? Still on the gut health journey. Can't stop watching you? Dude, so it's almost like what we were saying before about the Psalm 97:3, right? God removing the foes. Can't stop watching you. Almost like where you're at in life, there could be somebody in shock, right? Like a family member, something like that. I don't know if you moved farther away from people. You know what I mean? And it's like people just watching you online, because it's also like how you are able to put yourself out there, and just like your light just shining naturally, you know, is always going to piss off people in a low vibration. Okay, yeah, unreachable. Huh. So if you cut anybody off too, or this is because you physically moved far away. The world is a stage, don't be a sheep. It's almost like people too with the can't stop watching you. You're wowing people with how you're not a sheep, and if they are a sheep, they could either make, you know, comments about you, not that that matters, but it's like they're saying one thing but thinking another thing about you. It's almost like your perception is also unreachable to them, you know? Superhuman abilities activated. Dude, let's go. People can see that you walk with a team of angels behind you. Yeah. Let's go. Abundance now. Hold on. Okay, I just had to fix these, but yeah, that flew out. So definitely more just good things are going to keep happening for you because of the progress. Mirror magic returned. So again, too, if there's somebody, you probably already suspect who I'm talking about with me saying that, but it's just, I resonate with that too, where it's awkward, like, you know, somebody that was smiling in your face, and it's like you don't even realize like what they're into. This could be just like witchcraft wise or whatever, even just negative thoughts, you know, because of where they're at, frequency wise, confidence wise, like all of that's playing out. And then it's like to see somebody in their authentic energy, it's annoying to people, you know. Lemongrass tea with clove. It's like, because that's the oral health, right? Lemongrass and the clove. It's like they could have even done mirror magic, obviously to mess what you look like, but they're tired of seeing you smile, you know? And too, if you're looking for just a natural remedy. Okay, so we got mold warning, and I don't want to freak you out because obviously you just moved, but pay attention to with like produce, okay? When mold, like produce gets moldy really quickly, that's a sign to me that someone is throwing just fuckery energy at you. It's like the produce is taking the hit. You know what I mean? You'll probably notice even your cat's acting funny. It's like these things hit them first. You inspire other people and don't know it. And then monitoring spirits. So also too, people just watching you on TikTok could be like nobody profiles. And it doesn't even have to be, it feels like in addition to people who could also secretly not like you, people that you know. There's also people that have come across your page and like you, but it's like they're not commenting or liking or anything like that. And it's like, oh, okay. And that doesn't always have to be bad too, because it's making me think of like in 2022 and 3, like that's when I actually started to like watch people's lives, and I never knew that tapping the screen was liking it. So, you know what I mean? Like unbeknownst to myself, realizing how to like a live years later, I'm like, oh my God. Like I was like, called myself out thinking that I'm like benefiting people by being in their live, but I wasn't, because I was just watching it. But it's like I didn't know I didn't know how to like it. I keep seeing the silk card. So I don't know if your pillowcase is silk bandana, or just representing being mindful of your clothes, right? If you're like feeling irritated, it could be polyester or anything, just, you know what I mean? I feel like every time I wear polyester, I'm like pissed off. Not like, you know, it just feels so like, ah! And then we've got Mucoid Plaque Cleanse right on top. Your aura needs no intro or material things. Let's see. What does Megan need to know? Star energy. I'm looking at drink more water.